Hi, I'm Caleb, and this is going to be about a few great things that Python can do for you. If you already know Python, this is going to be, you should already know these things. But if you're like me, I'm a software engineer, or my major is software engineering. And with the catalog year right now, in the past little while, it's mostly been C++ courses, and I haven't learned much Python. So when Ben Fisher and I decided to use OpenCV, which is an open computer vision library, in Python for our senior project, I had to learn a lot about Python to get started. I'm going to go over importing, list comprehension, which is just easy and quick ways to build lists, and the library numpy, which is used quite a lot in Python. Importing is very simple. You just import the name by saying, for example, import numpy. You can also say import numpy as np, and then throughout the file, when you use it, you say np instead of numpy when you're referencing functions from it. There's other tricks here you can do, like importing only one function or one class from the file or library by saying from numpy import and then the specific name of a class or a function that you want to use if you don't want to use the whole or import the whole library. So here's list comprehension. Basically, it's a quick way to build a list in Python, and types are inferred in Python, so you have variable name equals, and then anything inside of brackets signifies that there is a list happening. So here you have expression for item in list. So the for item in list is looping through a list of items, and each iteration is each item represented by item. And then you can say if conditional, so you can say if something about the item is true, then return that item in the expression there. So for example, if you have the array, the list of 1 through 5, you can say temp equals, and then you say x for x in example, so 1 through 5 as x. If x is greater than 2, return x, put that in the list, so then you just get 3, 4, and 5. You can do other manipulations in it. So this is an example of something that I had to solve for my machine learning class in processing data. Ben and I were talking about creating a set of unique values and ordering them from a list of values. And this is a quick way to do that. So you have the list there, the example, and you say my set equals a list, which is just an empty list there. Then in the comprehension, you can say for x in example, so looping through each item in example, if x is not already in my set, then that expression at the beginning there, append it to my set. And then that creates the unique values in the set, and then you can say my set.sort. All this is built into Python, no libraries imported. And then you say print my set, you get the unique values ordered, which happen to be the values 1 through 10. You can also create a quick range, so I for I in range 10 gives you 0 through 9. As you're creating that range, you can also manipulate it by saying maybe squaring it or multiplying it. Here we're squaring it, so we're just getting the squares of 0 through 9, making it 0 through 81. And here's numpy. Numpy is a library that lets you manipulate matrices really easily. You're working with numpy arrays. The variable name here is list np. Don't get it confused. It's actually still a numpy array, but you'll get the point. So list np equals, and then numpy.array, I'm passing in a list, the one we were using earlier of 3, 4, 5, and creating a numpy array out of it. It's really cool. You can do manipulations on the entire list, on each individual item, like a matrix operation. You can say 1 divided by list np, and that gives you the values of 0.3, 0.25, and 0.2, because it does 1 divided by each item individually. There's a lot of other functions that are built into numpy that let you manipulate matrices really easily, but this is one of them, and this has been a few great things about Python.